In the past 2.5 years, I've reviewed over 1,200 LinkedIn profiles, and I've noticed across all 1,200 of them that there's three kinds of LinkedIn headlines. And each one will be used in different situations, whether you're a job seeker, whether you're an employer, a recruiter, or if you're trying to sell. So in this video, we're going to cover what those three different types of headlines are and how you can use them in your specific situation. Let's get started. The first kind of headline that we're going to talk about are keyword headlines. Essentially, keywords are what help you to be found by more recruiters. LinkedIn is just like Google in the sense that in order for you to appear higher and more often, you have to be putting in the words that recruiters are looking for. Over here on the right, you see a couple examples. For example, someone mentions business strategist, visualization, Tableau, Python, SQL, Excel, etc. Or mobile apps, Android, product manager, support manager. These are all keywords that can help the person to appear in those specific searches. If someone is looking for a kernel developer, since they have it in their headline, they will appear in those searches. So a sample format for you to utilize keywords, if you're going for a pure keyword headline, would be your current position. Market, for me, it would be marketing associate at LinkedIn. And then experienced past position, I'd be experienced executive recruiter. Or if I want to go more into marketing, experienced digital marketer. And then some of my skills, market research, SEO, paid ads, Google Ads certified. So essentially, keyword headlines are the first kind of headline, and it helps you to be found by more recruiters by including what they're looking for. Okay, that brings us to our second kind of headline, and this is value proposition headlines. If you look at my profile, I use a value proposition headline because I say I help people to learn how to use LinkedIn to land jobs and build personal brands. Right here, you see two examples of helping hustlers tell their career stories and get hired, or I help people land amazing jobs without applying online. So what you'll notice that's different about this than keyword headlines is value proposition headlines state the value that they bring to their target audience. Essentially, I don't have to read the rest of this profile, and I already know how they could help me. This is good for attracting business and non-recruiters, but it comes at the expense of using keywords to be found in job searches. For example, no recruiter is typing into their search I or without, let's talk, info below. These are words that has an opportunity cost of every time I say without applying online, I could have just barely included Java, C++, React, or used the characters in a different way. So pretty much the way that you can use a value proposition headline is say, I value prop, I help, I teach, I coordinate for the target audience. For example, mine was, I teach people how to use LinkedIn to land jobs and build personal brands. Another variation of this would be data. Over 1,200 LinkedIn profiles reviewed, bringing in over 10 million in revenue sales every quarter, something like that. Pretty much, it teaches and brings the value to your target audience. All right, now that brings us to the last kind of headline that I've seen, and that's a combination of keyword headlines and value proposition headlines. Pretty much, if I used a combination headline for myself, then I could use any variation of combining all of these things. So it could look like marketing associate at LinkedIn, experienced sales rep. I offer one free LinkedIn profile review every day. Or I could start with this and then say like, I offer one free LinkedIn profile review every day, line. 1,200 profiles reviewed, line. TEDx speaker and organizer, or experienced sales rep. Essentially, it's a combination in that adding keywords like market research, SEO, marketing associate, those are all potential searches that I could appear in, but no LinkedIn recruiter is going to be typing in, I offer free LinkedIn profile reviews every day. They're not going to be typing every day as a keyword in their searches. So it all depends on your situation what you want to use, but having a clear purpose. If you're a job seeker, utilize keywords. Or if you're a business owner, have a value proposition. And now this can kind of teach you what, I guess, elements you want to include in your own headline. Here's what my current headline looks like. As I mentioned, it's a combination of value prop and keywords, but more value prop heavy because most recruiters aren't looking up any of these keywords. And so, yeah, now that you have your headline optimized, feel free to drop it in the comments. I'd love to take a look and let you know my thoughts on your headline, or feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn and message me, and I'd be happy to review your headline for free. But the headline is just half of the battle. After your profile is optimized, you need to start networking and getting those opportunities. And so I'm going to link the next video of how you can network with professionals on LinkedIn and a few different tactics of how you can build those relationships. Thanks so much for staying tuned, and hope to see you next time.